My anxiety and my worry was going bald from a very young age as well. I think that's an insecurity that I had. It was a very gradual process that I noticed it as well. I went to Fort Park with friends, and when they take the photos of the rides, and one of the photos, it was just showing how far my hairline had gone back as well, and I looked at it and I realised, oh actually I might be losing my hair. What I wanted to do was kind of stabilise the hair loss, so you got into the process of things like minoxidil and finasteride as well. From there, you look at other stuff like SMP or hair transplants, and the research was looking at different techniques, what the process was, what the cost was like as well. When you're looking at these kind of things as well, you're looking at other places, so abroad or say Harley Street as well. I never wanted to go abroad because I knew that if anything was to go wrong, you'd have to go back there. And it's not necessarily the same standard in terms of medical care being in a foreign country compared to being in the UK. And then when I was looking for like local things within the area that I lived in, Putney came out in terms of an area, and then it was the treatment rooms looking for that. So I thought, okay, there's something there. Why don't I have a look, have a query about it, and then take it further from there. It was super easy basically in order to ring them up, message them, make an appointment from there as well. And even the whole process when you went to go see them as well, it was more kind of like a chat. My main worry was it wouldn't look right basically as well, like people would notice it, like there's something about him, it looks funny basically, like you draw more attention than you wanted to draw to yourself. I had the irrational fear that the hair would fall out basically, so I was just like, I was worried about it, but then Dr. Vara reassured me that he was just like, once I put the follicles in basically, those hairs, they remain basically all the time. I remember the day they were both there, both surgeons were there in the room with me. We had the nurse there as well, speaking to me about everything as well. I was like, oh, Kiran, we're going to do this now, we're going to do that. And it's knowing that they were there to oversee anything, just even in the scenario that the skill set was there, but then if anything went wrong, they were also there to rectify it immediately as well. Even before I went into it, they gave me a sheet to kind of a few weeks before, which is like, this is what we're going to do on the day, this is what it's going to look like afterwards as well. So you knew what to expect before you even went into there, you were prepared. The only one thing that I was probably worried about was the initial anaesthetic when it went in. I remember vividly as well, I was literally just watching YouTube. The World Cup was on at the time, or the Euros, sitting watching TV while it was being done. Really didn't really feel it, and occasionally, a few times I actually fell asleep. It was nice. Treatments Aftercare was really, really good as well. So they, again, even with the little sheet beforehand, they gave me a sheet afterwards as well. And they gave me all the medication that I needed. They told me what day, when to take it as well. They gave me the saline solution in the bottle. They told me how often to use it as well. And even from there as well, it was taking photos. I remember messaging Dr. Vara as well, showing him this is the results as well. He was reassuring me this would be fine. I think the initial bit was just the scabs that come up. I was talking to Dr. Vara and I said, will they be here for a while? And he's like, yeah, it'll be fine. And eventually they came through, they washed away. Dr. Fernando, Dr. Vara, really easy to contact basically as well. They were like, this is our number, this is where you message us from as well. If you need anything, call us. And yeah, from there, always contactable basically. But it was that case that you could still talk to them even though everything had been completed basically as well. When the hair starts growing in, it's a really cool thing because essentially before you were covering up your hair, what I used to do a lot, I used to wear a lot of caps. I grew my hair out very, very long to try and grow over the sides to cover especially the temple areas of my hair. So when I started seeing it through, I was actually, you know what, I can get a different haircut to what I was previously having. And that in itself was a game changer as well, and the fact that you don't have to cover up yourself, you can actually be yourself. Doing your hair in the morning is literally just get up, just brush it to the side, no product basically. I've got friends now that I've told, they can't even tell that it's been done, so it's perfect. It transforms yourself in a way that you don't even realise, because I think for a man basically as well, the hair is a big thing, so when you lose that, sometimes with certain people they actually feel less of a man when they shouldn't, but maybe that's what I was feeling before I had mine done, and then you get that confidence and you're just like, actually, this feels great again.